Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Franklin and Douglas, where we talk about current events and give you bad advice. This episode is dedicated to my love, not Douglas,
Aw.
Prince, but Prince. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 years without Prince.
Wow.
And here we go. First of all, Douglas, how are you doing, buddy?
Well, my week was boring. I mean, as you know, the geese are out here still trying to attack and take over the podcast. So I have the windows shut, the blinds closed, so they don't even know we're recording right now. So hopefully
Ooh.
it's a little bit quiet this time. But no, otherwise it's just boring old flat Ohio this week. And we haven't, you know, by the time this episode comes out, knock on wood, we have not been bombed by any foreign countries. So
Yet,
yet.
yet, crossing my fingers. Take
Uh,
me, Lord.
Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
It's a far. Yes, it is indeed.
But how did your week going, buddy?
I don't know if I've talked to you about this, but I have this irritating neighbor downstairs, and she has this huge dog. Now, first and foremost, I love dogs,
Right.
but this dog is huge. It's like a wolf of some sort.
Like a
First of
dire
all,
wolf
why do you
from
have
Lord of the
yeah.
Rings.
First of all, why do you have this huge dog, in this small apartment that you have, right?
Right.
And I mean, we got this, it's pretty spacious, but when you have a dog like that, that's just like having a man, you know? But at any rate, this dog barks continuously all day,
Aw.
all night, at anything. And then one time I was coming downstairs, leaving. Tell me why he was out on the balcony and literally almost jumped out barking at me. And I was like, "You fucking bitch." Sorry about that language, kids, but yeah. And so she snatched them up and brought them inside and everything. And like when I came back later that day, she tried to apologize. And you know me, I just like kept on walking.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't got time for you. And I'm not one of those people that will complain, but I wanted to because I
Right.
was just like, come on, lady, really? And it's not just me, because I know that's what people think. Well, maybe it's just you, No, that dog barks at everybody. And she's always downstairs talking to him. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, lady, this is not going to work. So that's how it went. It was a couple of days out of the week that's how that went for me. But other than that, it's been pretty good.
Uh, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you kind of like assess your living situation. I know some people can't help it, but you have a large dog like that. It is kind of hard to keep them, entertained, exercise
Right.
maybe, and it's such a small apartment. I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel bad
Yeah.
for the dog too, because it probably wants to go out and attack and play and all that good stuff. So,
Right.
uh,
Well, I want to put a post-it note on her door about keep your dog quiet for me, please. All that damn barking that damn dog does. But at any rate, I digress.
oh, well, I'm sorry to hear about your dog situation, but I'm excited to hear about what you're going to be talking about this week.
Well, it has been 10 years
Oh,
without the love of my life, Prince. Can you
oh,
believe it's been 10 years?
that's crazy.
I it's I can't even believe it myself. A lot of people talk about where they were when the person that they love the most, or a celebrity, or someone when they died. And
Mm,
I can say that when Prince died, I was at home getting ready for work, and was just I couldn't make it. I fell out. I
right.
was and I had people calling me or texting me, and I, because I was freaking out the whole entire time. Like, tell me this isn't true. Tell me this can't be. I mean, I had just seen him in concert probably like 2 weeks before, when he was at the Paramount in Oakland, California, where he
Mm-hmm.
did the Prince and Piano tour, and I had just seen him, and so to then hear that news, it broke me. I'm even getting emotional now thinking about it.
Aw.
It broke me, but So yeah, today is going to be 10 years since we lost him, and honestly, the man is still cooler than anyone alive. Prince didn't follow trends. He showed up, he made the trend uncomfortable, then left wearing heels and playing a guitar solo that made grown men cry.
Amen.
Amen. So let's take the stage here. Born Prince Rogers Nelson, he wrote, produced, arranged, and basically did everything except your taxes, because that just passed, right? Prince was, just an absolute musical genius. His first album, he did everything, wrote, produced, arranged every single thing. And he gave us probably the most, I would say, the most prolific album of our time, Purple
Mhm.
Rain. Now, that album was a cultural reset. I can remember growing up, first and foremost, growing up listening to Prince secretly in my room
Oh.
because I couldn't listen to that type of music. I
Oh.
had I was in a very religious household and was not able to listen to that type of stuff. And I secretly listened to Prince and absolutely fell in love with him. And the summer, growing up as a kid, I would go to Chicago and be with my family in Chicago for the summer. And when that movie came out, my cousin and I had to basically beg our older cousin to take us to see Purple Rain because we were underage, and obviously you couldn't go, at that time to go see it.
Mhm.
And so every Monday, this is an absolutely true story. Every Monday of the summer, we went to see Purple Rain. And by the end of the summer, I knew the entire movie. And my older cousin, who I love and adore to this day, thank you so very much for taking us and 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 living through that whole entire that whole movie. It was an absolute experience for us, and I was just so mesmerized by that movie. And even now, when it comes on TV, even though I do have it still on DVD or disc or whatever it is, I still
Mhm.
have it. And just last year, they played it at one of the cinemas, and a friend and I went, and just brought back so many memories of watching that movie, it live in the theaters and with people, and people in their costumes and dressing up. It was wonderful to see once again. Prince's music wasn't just his whole legacy. He had a mystery about him. He changed his name to a symbol. You know, that's how I feel like sometimes. It's like when people are, piss me off and I don't want to do something, I'm just going to change my name to a symbol or just change it to Franklin.
Wait, your name's not Franklin?
Is it? I don't know. If you got beef with somebody, just, change your name to something they can't pronounce.
Right.
And that is exactly what he did. My first tattoo was the Prince symbol.
Mm.
And so, yeah, I mean, anybody who wanted to talk to me is like, talk to the symbol, because that's what I am, the symbol.
Would
And
your
so
symbol just be like a middle finger?
that could be it. That's sometimes how I feel. 10 years later, he is still, artists are still trying to catch up
Right.
with him. It is been said that his vault inside of Paisley Park hold thousands of recordings that have not been released to the public yet.
Right.
And so I'm like on pins and needles every time that I hope that soon they will start releasing things. And because everyone knows that I am a huge Prince fan, as a lot of people are, anytime Prince comes on the radio, or people see some certain things about him, they
Mhm.
send me a text message thinking of you, and they send me a picture. I had a good friend who went to Minneapolis, and in the airport, he saw, that they have a whole Prince store, and it's not the friend you think about, but it's the other one. And so, but yeah, I mean, you think about it. I am someone, when I say I don't listen to anything but Prince, I don't listen to anything but Prince
Yeah.
all the time. You get in my car and that's what will come on. And people are like, can we listen to something else? I'm like, is there anything else?
Yeah.
You know, I have watched all of his movies, even the bad ones. Okay. Graffiti Bridge. But everything about him, I collect all Prince memorabilia. It's so funny, we all went, I came out there to Ohio to go to the
Mm,
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
yes.
Was so excited to go because one, Prince was, I had been inducted and everything. So, I'm just waiting and I go through and we see this one little, little section. And I'm like, okay, they're starting me out. Great. We go through the whole entire place and there's nothing else. And I was like, is there a secret room? A purple room?
Right.
Where is the prince? And she said, oh, it's that shadow box when
Right.
you came in.
Right.
And and you can attest to this, I
Mhm.
flipped out. I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
A shadow box? And I mean, I went and talked to every single person in that museum. I'm like, where is the Prince memorabilia?
Yeah.
I have more stuff than this. I can fill up an entire museum than this little shadow box. I have that. And they were telling me that it's, the estate has to send all of the stuff. And I'm like, if that's what it is, tell me. I'll call them right now. You
Yeah.
know, I was livid that I didn't see anything,
Yeah.
of magnitude that I wanted to see. I mean, they had a whole room of Elvis and a whole room of the Beatles.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you gave me a shadow box for
Right.
Prince? I was devastated.
Yeah, I mean, you think it was someone was so prolific in that, and again, maybe that's all that they got from this state. I doubt it, but yeah, it was just kind of like a disservice. Like, don't even put something
Yeah.
up at this point because it literally was
Right.
like something you got at at a craft store or whatever, just hanging
Mhm,
on the
and
wall,
I was I was telling people, just strangers, "I've got more than this."
right?
And people were like, "Okay."
Like, get this lady away from me.
Yeah, they were, 'cause I was you could test this, I was just like, I could not believe it,
Yeah,
even to this day, and this has been a couple of years since we've been out there to see that. I was like, "This is ridiculous. I cannot believe this." And and then people were like, "Yeah, we're trying." I'm like, "Well, try harder." But yeah, I my love for Prince, it has it's still the same as it was when I was a young kid growing up and listening to all his music and just going, "Oh my God, what is he saying?" You
hmm
know?
yeah,
But even to this day, like I say, his music is something that everybody has listened to, and then we got into, I think, was the TV show, was it Stranger Things, was it
hmm
called,
oh yeah,
or what was
yeah.
the name of that show?
Stranger Things with the
Yeah,
kids and the alien, not aliens,
yeah,
but the
yeah.
monsters, whatever. Yeah,
And all of his music was played during that time of that show and brought everyone back to, all the new age kids and everything, and like, who is this? What is this?
yeah,
Baby, that's Prince. That is Prince, right? And everything, and it just brought back so many good memories
yeah,
of him. And like I say, the world just isn't the same without Prince and his music. And I wonder how he would be today, 10 years later, and how his music has inspired people. And I know that they are also doing a Broadway show of Prince. I think it's going to be a Purple Rain Broadway
yeah,
show. I can't wait for that.
yeah.
I know Michael Jackson is having his movie premiere this month. Actually, I think, is it on the 23rd or is it 24th? Either way, it's a day or so before my birthday.
hmm
And speaking of which, I lost Prince, and yes, I say I lost him 2 days before my birthday.
mm.
And I went to Cabo, and this was already planned, and had the worst time because I did
Oh,
not have I did not have a good time. I think I remember talking to you. I was like, I'm bored. I want to go home. I'm crying every other hour.
right. Just sit in your room with
It
your
was
tub of ice cream.
it's just sitting there just crying, listening to Purple Rain, and yeah, it was rough. That was I can tell you that was probably the worst birthday I ever had,
Yeah.
and the friend that took me was like, "Golly." I was like, you just don't understand the how I was that day. It was really heartbreaking, and it truly was something that I will never forget. I mean, I know that a lot of people always think about people that they've lost and things that have happened, or like celebrities that they really love, and when they are gone, it's just wow, I can't believe that. I was boo-hooing. I
Yeah.
mean, I was shaking and crying, you know?
Yeah.
And look, I tried to take bereavement. My company was like, yeah, no,
He
that's not going to
died.
happen.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
Listen,
was like,
we're
but you
all
know what?
sad, girl, but
Exactly. I was like, I just can't make it. But
Mm,
I mean, some really, really great moments that I've always had growing up and listening to the Prince, and a lot of it was that good. One of that biggest ones that I enjoyed listening to was I don't know if you saw when he did the Music Hall of Fame, and he played with a lot of legendary rock and roll bands. When I think it was While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Did
okay.
you ever see that one
I don't think
before?
so. No.
Oh my God, if you ever have the opportunity to watch that, it is absolute genius. And it was just, I mean, everybody who was on the stage could not even continue their music. They were just like, "Oh my God, this is great." So,
Yeah.
yeah, he was definitely someone that is sorely missed, and as well as others, but obviously for me, he is someone that I truly, truly miss is music, and I am thankful that I got to see him weeks before his passing. So,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What were some of your favorite memories of Prince?
Oh my God, you're gonna laugh at me. So my first memory of Prince was my father was a single father for a while there, and we lived in
Mhm.
this apartment complex, and this one family would babysit me and my brother when he'd be at work or had to work late or what have you. And her daughter's bedroom was plastered with Prince posters when I was this little kid. And so they're like, "Oh, come in here and just take a nap, whatever." And I remember just laying there in bed looking up, and there is a poster of Prince shirtless, pants like almost down to his crotch, just sitting there staring at me while
Yes.
I'm trying to sleep. And I'm like, this is probably why I'm gay. Prince turned me.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, that
um,
is the doggone truth. Yes, he is. That I think I remember what that picture was.
but it's that
That,
was like my first like of who Prince was. I'm like, I think I eventually like asked him like, who is that? And like, oh, Prince. But my father didn't listen to Prince at the time, so I had no idea, and I just listened to what my
he
dad
was
listened
probably
to.
like, "Who?"
Yeah. And then another. So my older cousin was like a brother to me and treated me like a younger brother, like always antagonizing me in that. And so Prince's song Kiss came out. And you know me, I'm a neurotic human being. I was also a neurotic kid. And I hated Prince's high pitched kiss, like kiss that. I hated it. And my cousin would just chase me around the house going, kiss, kiss, like a Prince.
I
And I
love
hated
it.
it. So that was my other
I
Prince
love it.
moment. And then I don't know. And then, just I think I gained more and more of appreciation. Like I always liked Prince, throughout the years. And like the his song 2000 whatever, when Y2K hit, like that was real big, and like he played.
1999, you
Yes, thank
mean?
you. I was singing it
Oh
to
my
you.
God.
But just getting to know you and that, I gained more and more of appreciation of Prince. And my favorite Prince memory is getting kicked out of a bar over Prince. So
Hey, you, you can't say you didn't have a good time that night.
oh, I had a great time.
That was, I mean, when people come for me, I have to stand up and make sure that they know. How could you? I couldn't believe that. That was
I
pretty funny
mean, that
though.
was an asshole take that he had. But speaking of asshole takes too, like I was going through Reddit today just because I was trying to find questions about that people are asking about Prince, what have you. And there are
Hmm.
like whole like subreddits of people just like, I don't see what's so great about Prince. And oh my God, the people
Oh,
that came for them. But it was also a great
yes.
reminder, like, people are like, yeah, you may know Prince's songs, but he also wrote and just gave out songs to tons and tons of artists. You know, Sinead O'Connor with Nothing Compares. You had, I think he did some for the Bengals or the Go-Go's too. Like, he
Yeah.
has music all out there that other people were singing that you wouldn't even
Right.
know. So
Right, right. Yeah, that's the truth is that he had a lot of songs that he wrote for people, and a lot of people would also said that they his music inspired them to
yes.
write their songs. And so I mean, you know, and along with him being an absolutely phenomenal musician.
Hmm.
You know, Eric Clapton, one of the great rock and roll legends, once was getting interviewed and stated, someone asked him, the reporter asked him, how is it to be the greatest guitar soloist ever? And he turned to him and said, I don't know, ask Prince. And that right there, woo, that took me. So yeah, you know, other artists even know his greatness and who he was and what he meant to the industry. And he was, you know, definitely ahead of his time with everything that he has done and did
Yeah.
and continues to do even after his death. And so you know, this year is like I say, is going to be the 10th anniversary of his passing, which still is unbelievable that
Yeah.
10 years has passed. And you know, I'm still trying to get you to go with me to Minneapolis to Paisley Park. So
I want
hopefully we'll
to.
get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we will get there and be able to just go through and see everything. I think I'm ready now. Yeah, after 10 years, I think I'm ready now to go because I just haven't had, you know, I just can't do it. I just honestly, I just couldn't do it. And so I think now is the time that we can go and enjoy it and be happy and support it. So yeah. But I mean, as we continue, I can still continue to gather, you know, things that remind me of him and continue to remind me of him. And so it's fun to continue to remind myself of the greatness of Prince,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
Mm. It's been quite a journey, buddy. Quite a journey.
It has been, hasn't it? It has been a wonderful, wonderful journey to listen to him and definitely continue to think about what could have been and
Oh
where he
yeah.
would be today. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
With that, buddy, what other type of you know, inspiring things do you have for us?
Well, I think we're like on the level of Prince when it comes to advice. So, as
Hmm.
always, we will remind our audience that we are not trained professionals, regardless of what you heard, and our advice should not be taken seriously. But what qualifications do we have, Franklin?
Well, we survived the Castros 2 for 1 night, and we survived that man in a white van who was playing Prince
Mm,
all night.
he was.
He was playing it. And we can lead you through life's challenges. Hit me with it.
Especially when he put on Darling Nikki. Ah, my favorite song.
Woo, girl. Yes, he did.
Today we'll be pulling our questions from Reddit's Am I the Asshole category.
Today you aren't, but
Oh,
any other day you are.
oh, everyone write this day down. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to note this somewhere. I'm going to make a audio clip of that one. If you have
That's so
a
ridiculous.
question you want to ask us, please feel free to send it on over, comment, DM, what have you. Maybe your question will be on the next episode.
Maybe.
So,
Let's see.
all right. So let's see here. The first one I have here is, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend to get over her
Oh, sorry.
obsession with celebrities? So,
Ah, I don't appreciate that. I
all
keep hitting
right.
my microphone. Sorry, people.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
So they go to say she suffers from depression. During these
Oh,
times, she kind of disassociates from the world and only retains interest in her hobbies. I mean, same, which are
fair.
makeup and music. She loves talking
Makeup and
about,
music.
right? Your two things, makeup and music. She loves talking about celebs and their personal life. She once told me she was in love with Britney Spears for years. I mean, same. Me and this girl got a lot in common.
Girl, who opened our diary?
And built a shrine dedicated to Britney. But she was laughing when she said it. I jokingly said it was strange to take it that far, but she ignored that remark, and I could tell she didn't want to get into it. I mean, already, I love her. A few weeks ago, I started working from home. I wanted to put her onto some different music than the pop she listens to and played her different artists. I was surprised when a Prince song came on and she said she didn't really know him other than Purple Rain. So
Blasphemy.
I played her some more hits. She didn't seem that into it. A few days after that, I was mindlessly playing a playlist full of unreleased Prince, the trippiest songs of his catalog that are miles apart from his hits. She really enjoyed it and asked me to download the whole thing on her phone. Through the next couple of
Ooh.
days, me and her burned through over 200 Prince songs and talked at length about his life and career. I mean,
Yes.
I,
That sounds like me and you.
yeah. I was just happy because you see a lot of people who respect Prince, but it's harder to find people who are genuinely in love with his music. Since, I mean, they need to meet you. Since then,
I'm
since then, it's been 2 weeks and her Prince obsession is getting annoying. She
now
was
he needs to go.
she was crying the other day and told me the reason she was thinking of Prince's baby who died and how he himself died alone in an elevator. Sad story, but it was weird to see her shed real tears over it.
Oh, he would have hated me because I was all over the
A
place
mess. She
on the
was
ground, just crying.
right. She's always talking in detail about how he was lonely, misunderstood genius, which I agree with, but she talks about it nonstop and even critiques the hell out of his ex-girlfriends and wives.
Right?
I get annoyed, and I told her these relationships happened before we were born, involving people we don't even know. So who cares?
We know him.
Yeah. She hammered on about how Prince donated charities and hired women. This morning, she said she was going to make a small shrine dedicated to him, and I lost it. I told her that her unhealthy obsession with celebrities needed to be toned down and that she takes it too far. It got heated quickly, and she accused me of being jealous and controlling. I replied that was the dumbest leap I ever heard, and she said, "Fuck you," and went to her room. She came out a few hours later and told me she was going through a really bad depressive episode and that Prince's voice and music was bringing her hope and happiness, and I was an
I
asshole for
hear you,
making a big
girl.
deal.
I hear you, girl.
Aw. I apologized, but she stayed quiet and cold. So now I'm conflicted. She's an amazing woman who does a lot for me, and I should let her cope however she wants. But on the other hand, her obsession just seems unhealthy to me, and I can't shake it. To be fair to her, it's easy for a Prince fan to get obsessed since he has so much material, but there's a healthy limit to everything. Am I the asshole?
Yes, you are the asshole. You're
Like,
a freaking prick.
I feel like I already
How
knew where this
dare
is
you?
going.
How dare you? Poor girl. I
Yeah.
feel your pain, girl. Yes, I lock myself in the room and just listen to Prince all day long. Oh, what a jerk. Hope she left him. Side note, the Britney Spears it was also good too.
Right?
Yes. It's so funny. I have a Britney Spears. Remember back in the day when she first came out, I have this like toy. It's a
Oh,
Britney Spears stage,
yeah.
and you press it, and it's a little doll, and she starts dancing and does baby baby, and I still have that.
I love it. Mm,
Yes. So I got you, girl. You know, he's a
mhm.
jerk. Why introduce something that phenomenal to you and then want to take it away?
Right? Like, what did
What a
you think
mess.
was going to happen when he introduced her to Prince?
Yes.
Mm.
What you think was gonna happen? Jeez.
I mean, so like, it depends what kind of shrine we're talking about. Like, is she just setting up like a little shelf of like toys and that kind of thing? Like, but if she's like getting clips of his hair and stuff like that and having voodoo dolls made and stuff, like, yeah, that might be a little far, but
I mean, no, it's not.
A vial of his blood around her neck, kind of thing.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
Oh my God. No, it's
but
not. Poor thing. I hope she's okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he knows that she has depressive episodes, and I don't know. Like, I can see it being harmless. I can understand where he's coming from if he doesn't ever like get into artists or anything like that. But I
He
mean, I
should have
don't
never
know.
introduced her to him.
Yeah,
Man,
I mean, I have like a.
you wanted to break her away from Britney, and then you gave her
I
Prince.
know. Well, first of all, that was an asshole move. Laughing about Britney. Ugh.
Okay, that's where she should have left him. That's probably why she's depressed, is because she's with him.
Right. That should have been her first red flag. Was his Britney comment?
My gosh.
I was gonna
It's
say
craziness.
I have my Golden Girl shrine like right here. Like, am I
Everything.
obsessive?
No, not at all. And then what's your little Mario?
Oh,
Mario.
Luigi? Yeah.
Yeah, Luigi, uh-huh. All of that. See? We're all kids at heart, and we love to collect things
Right.
and whatnot. Yeah, I do all the time. Magazines, if there's a magazine cover with prints on it, I pick it up.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I might have it already somewhere. And I collect all that stuff. So when I'm dead and gone, somebody's going to come and open up my box, and all they're going to see is Prince memorabilia.
And I'm gonna
Everything.
donate it all to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame so they can have a
Oh
proper
God.
Prince shadow
Right?
box.
With a little plaque says donated by Franklin.
Yeah. The Franklin
Right?
Foundation.
The Franklin Foundation for Prince. Wow.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. All right. Well, the next one I have here is: am I the asshole for picking popular, personally meaningful music for my funeral? They go on to say, I'm a stage 4 cancer patient, and the doctors
Oh,
have given me about a year to live without treatment, or maybe 2 with. I know, sorry, everyone. Kind of bummer
geez.
questions here.
Way to bring the room down.
Yeah. Because of the huge difference in quality of life, I've chosen not to receive treatment. For me, 1 decent year, better than 2 bad years, but that's not why I'm here. Part of getting my affairs in order is planning my funeral. For it, isn't that crazy to think, planning your own funeral? But
Oof.
for it, I've chosen songs that mean a lot to me personally, but I've been told it will ruin them for other people. Specifically, one of my friends wants to use a song for her wedding, and she doesn't want all of our mutual friends crying and thinking about me during her wedding. Oh man.
Yeah.
She thinks I'm stealing her moment. Additionally, I know.
Ah,
Additionally,
jeez. Wow. Don't worry that I'm gonna die.
right. Additionally, one of the songs I picked is Bare Necessities from the Jungle Book. My nickname has been Baloo for 20 years, and I've always sung to it with the kids and the family, so it's entirely
Oh.
appropriate. So, am I an asshole for planning my funeral service with music that has special meaning to me, even though the songs might have meanings for other people? Am I purposely ruining a kids' movie like I've been accused of?
So wait a minute. This person is gonna play for the bare
Bare
necessities
necessities.
at her wedding?
No, there were 2 different instances. So one, she has a song
Oh,
to at the
okay.
wedding, and the other one, they're saying she's going to ruin a kids movie because every time the kids watch
No,
Jungle Book, they're going to think of their
no,
dead aunts or what have you.
no, that's not gonna ruin it. It's gonna be a special moment for them.
Right?
But I mean, and then she says "Steel or Thunder." It's gonna be dead.
Right.
Okay. What a jerk. What an asshole.
I say, what a dick. But
Okay.
what about my wedding? I'll be dead.
I'll be dead. Man, what kind of song would you want to play at your funeral?
Well, I've first we'll go over the song that she had, and then yeah, well, let's go over that. So
Okay.
her music list, because I love the songs that she picked. So
Okay.
entering her funeral and seating, she's gonna play "As the World Falls Down" by David Bowie and "Roads" by Portishead. Then the entry of her remains, she's gonna play "Yakety Sax" by James Q, and "Spider" by Rich and the Boots Randolph. The music during the service is going to be Bare Necessities, Into the Mystic by Van Morrison, Death, by Aurelio Voltaire. And then to exit, She's going to play If I Ever Leave This World Alive by Flogging Molly. That's Life by Frank Sinatra. And finally, the Porky Pig outro from Looney Tunes. That's all, folks.
That's pretty funny. Yeah. That's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, to play at my funeral, I don't know. I was obviously thinking some Britney, of course. Like, uh, Hit Me Baby One More Time would be in there, and I would expect everyone to dance. And then I don't know. I was thinking something depressing. So something
Oh,
like the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. Kind of everyone can march out, kind of thing. And then yeah, I don't know, something ska. I want something upbeat, like like the Aquabats or something. Like everyone has to do like a little ska dance while horns are going, kind of thing. Like I don't know. I don't even want a funeral.
wow.
Yeah, I
Wow.
just want to be a whole roller coaster of emotions.
That's
uh,
crazy.
but how about you? What would you play at your funeral?
Oh man, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. I think I definitely want to have Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Yes.
Yeah, and then uh-huh. And then I definitely want Sometimes It Snows in April by Prince
Aw.
to be played at the end as you're going out. So keep that in mind. Okay.
Well, we're gonna have a permanent record of it now. So in case both of us
Right?
go at the same
Okay.
time on a flight to
They
Paisley
know,
Park,
people know what to play. They're
right?
like, this is what they wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm,
As they now here's a real totally off topic. Would you
mhm.
want to be cremated or buried?
Oh, cremated. Like, please. I
Okay, perfect. Me too. Me too. Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't want to be in the ground. I'll be cremated. So yeah.
I mean, we'll do something to the ash because I also think about people that get cremated and then their kids are stuck with the urn or the box, whatever. And next thing you know, your remains are end up the Goodwill.
Or they're using it as seasoning thinking it's spices or something like that. So yeah, I would rather like my father. I don't have his ashes. It's at the, what do you call it, the crematorium in that
Yeah.
mausoleum. Is that how you
Mausoleum.
pronounce it?
Horse
Mausoleum?
over.
Horrors over. But yeah, I don't want to be buried in the ground. That's still, it kind of freaks me out, but
my
we'll see.
my brother-in-law has a great, I don't know if he still wants to do this, but at one point he told us that he wanted to be buried face down, ass up, and put a tree seed in his butt. So that way
No.
so that way a tree grows right up from his ass for everyone to enjoy.
Oh my God.
I like, that's a good
Marijuana
idea.
tree?
Is that a tree?
A marijuana plant.
Right.
Marijuana plant. Okay. Oh my God. That's kind of funny, actually.
That is.
Yeah.
Leave down in the comments and tell us what you want played at your funeral. I'm interested to
Oh,
see what other
yes.
people's requests would be, and hey, and then it'll be a permanent record. And then if your relative's like, well, I don't know what Aunt Susie wanted at her funeral, I'm like, pull up the Franklin Douglas podcast. You'll find it right there.
And we'll find it right there, what she wanted. That's great. I think also you should put in the Golden Girls theme song as well.
Oh, good one.
Some
Yes.
so yeah, just like in the middle of the service.
Yes. I was
That'd be great.
perfect. Yep. Yep.
That'd be great.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
somewhere I want the Law and Order song too. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun,
dum
dun,
dum.
dun. Bow, wow.
At the beginning, what's the beginning part of it in the criminal justice system?
Yeah. Heinously something, crimes or
Sex
something.
offenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole entire thing. And yeah, that's ridiculous.
Really throw people off. Like, wait, was he
They're
a
like,
sex offender?
wait, what the hell?
Right.
That's sick.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
that's great. Thank you so very much for all of that.
Yeah.
Good memories, good times. Hopefully, everyone also share with us your memories of Prince,
Yeah.
if you have some, and even if you don't, just comment. Let us know what you think of his music now, 10 years after he has passed.
And make sure it's something good because Franklin will come for you.
You don't want to get kicked out. Oh my God! Without Prince, there would be no Sheila E.
Mm, 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 mm. The worst night of
Let
my
the fight
life.
start. Let the
Yeah.
fight start.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Well, thank you everyone again. Thank you, Franklin, for such a great, informative, recap of Prince's like life and history. I love it. And thank you everyone for joining, liking, subscribing, sharing, all that great stuff. Absolutely helps us out. Helps get the word of Prince out there to the masses. So feel
To the
free.
masses.
Yeah. But on that note, I know you said a lot already, but do you have anything else you want to close us out on, Franklin?
Well, thank you, everyone, and hopefully you enjoyed our stream this past week as well. Good times. I think that's about it, though.
All right. Well, on that note, bye.
Bye.